Well, the year 2021 is finally over, and you know what that means. It's time for another top 10 figures of the year. So, yeah, I know I didn't do one for 2020, and I apologize for that one. So, I'm just gonna do one real quick, in no particular order. So, yeah, Studio Series Records, Concept Camaro Bumblebee, uh, Off Road Bumblebee, Studio Series Mixmaster, Studio Series Dark on the Moon Soundwave, Earthrise Optimus Primal. That was my favorite figure of that year. Definitely the best figure of the year. Still mess around with that figure. Earthrise Scorponok. There's Studio Series Blitzwing. Studio Series Megatron, and I guess Earthrise Sound was alright. So yeah. I think I might have had another one, but I don't remember it. That was a long time. So yeah, I don't remember most of the figures from that year. But yeah, this year was kind of alright. A lot of figures didn't wow me that much. It was really hard to come up with these top 10 figures. For me, in my opinion, I didn't really enjoy a lot of these figures. Unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of cheat with some of these figures since they're technically repaints, retools. But yeah, they were released for 2021, so yeah, let's get started. So yeah, for number 10, that is gonna be Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. And I gotta be honest, I don't know any of these Studio Series numbers anymore. I lost count with Studio Series. I think it was 45 Optimus Prime. It might have been 45. I don't know. I lost count in the 40s, 50s. So yeah, I don't know much of these Studio Series numbers. So yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of cheating with this because it's kind of hard to really come up with a list with the figures I've enjoyed. Uh, I didn't really collect some of the new figures from this year. Kind of been dissatisfied with most of them. So yeah, but this guy is pretty cool. This guy's a retool of the Studio Series Concept Camaro Bumblebee from the first movie. Um, and he's also has a different deco. His yellow's way different from the Revenge of the Fallen one or the original one. So here's the original one. I don't know if you can see it. I think I'm gonna have to turn down the lighting. So let's see. Yeah, you could kind of see it right there. This one's more orangey, and this one's more yellowish. This is the original head that came with the figure. So yeah, just an FYI. But yeah, the Studio Series or the Revenge of the Fallen movie was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that movie when I was younger. And I had one of the Bumblebees from that movie. Unfortunately, I lost it, and this is kind of nostalgic to have it back, like to have a Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee, since I never actually got another Revenge of the Fallen Bumblebee. But yeah, this guy's pretty cool. And also the addition of a Sam figure was pretty cool. So yeah, here he is running. Even though it's a masterpiece figure, I didn't get the masterpiece Jazz, even though I should. But yeah, it's technically just a masterpiece figure that came with Jazz shrunk down. So yeah, this was a number 10 figure. So coming in at number 9, and I'm gonna cheat again with this one. Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe comes in at number 9. And yeah, I'm cheating with this list because I actually really enjoyed this one. I actually really enjoyed it more than the Dark of the Moon one, and it's very surprising because I just picked up the Dark of the Moon when I was like meh, and I just put him on the shelf. But this guy, I've been messing around with him a lot. I don't know why. Maybe because it's the Revenge of the Fallen mode, or the Revenge of the Fallen mode, and that was my first Revenge of the Fallen figure. Um, Actually, it was one of the ways I found out there was a Transformers sequel on the way. I didn't have the internet, so yeah. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool. I really love this. The deco on him, the head sculpt is more realistic. It looks way better than the Dark of the Moon one. I don't know. I guess they used some photoreal technology compared to the original one. The original one kind of looked sloppy. Didn't have a lot of silver. Use a little bit of light gray and kind of look a little bit. It didn't look right in my eyes. So yeah, But yeah, this guy's pretty cool. I really love it. The only complaint I have is that he technically doesn't have headlights because it's a retool of the Dark of the Moon one. And the Dark of the Moon one, he didn't have headlights. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I hope some Reaper labels come out that give it some not headlights. But yeah, I hope we get some headlights with this guy. A sticker set or something. But yeah, this is a pretty good figure in my opinion. I really love it. So yeah, let's go to number 7. Did I say number 7? I mean number 8. Number 8 goes to Studio Series 86 Grimlock. In 2021, we got this new subline for the Studio Series line to pan out more releases. And they looked at the original 86 movie because of the 35th anniversary, and they started giving us some Transformers at 1986 movie figures. So yeah, Grimlock was one of them. We got a Hot Rod, Jazz, Cup, Blur, Scourge, Slag, and a Gnaw, and some sweeps. And out of all of these, this is the only figure I'm including from the list. I did not pick up Cup. That guy did not interest me at all. The new Buzzworthy Bumblebee still doesn't interest me. I still love the original Generations Cup mode. I did not pick up Blur. Blur it doesn't look right in my opinion. Too much kibble. Head sculpt is ugly, and I'm completely satisfied with the 10 to turn figure. So yeah, I'm still keeping that figure. Even though it's not animation accurate, I might have to pick up the Legends one, but I'm satisfied with the Times Return one since I did not grow up in the 80s. So yeah, it doesn't bother me that much. So yeah, and then Grimlock here is a really fantastic figure, one of the good ones from the line. Transformation is pretty cool. This is way better than the Power of the Primes one from that we got a few years ago. They didn't use that much clear plastic. They did use it on the chest. It was a smoky gray chest right here, but I removed it because I didn't like it, and it hit his Autobot logo. It was kind of hard to see, so yeah. And then they used it on his neck right here, which is kind of weird because I kind of wish it was a more clear plastic and it not painted over because there's some detailing right there, but I guess it's alright for the animation accurates. So yeah. He did come with a gun and another accessory which was Wheelie from the 86 movie that he didn't transform, which why even include him at that point? If they knew they were going to do a core class assortment for Studio Series, why include him at that point? Yeah, just give him a sword or something. The gun was pretty cool because it was the first time we seen the G1 gun in toy form for the Generations line. I'm not sure if the original classic Grimlock had a animation accurate gun, but it was the first time we saw it in the Generations line, and I'm not sure about the classics. For like I said, I don't really know much about the classics line since I didn't collect them back in the day. So yeah, Romo's pretty cool. Transformation is pretty cool. There's some breakage issues with him right here in the ratchet joints. I don't think I've experienced it with it since I've not messed around with him since I got him. He's alright. The transformation's alright. All mode is pretty cool. Articulation and all mode is pretty cool. So yeah, it's way better than the Power of the Primes one. It's definitely replacing the Fall of Cybertron one I had in my display. So yeah, it technically already did. So yeah, on to number 7. The number 7 spot goes to Kingdom Road Rage. And I gotta be honest, I am one of those that really enjoyed the Kingdom Tracks mode. I really liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought I wasn't gonna like it because most of the cars made out of clear plastic, but I really enjoyed it. The plastic is kind of durable. I've only transformed my Kingdom Road tracks a few times, but I didn't really like the track sim. I didn't really like tracks that much. I like Road Rage way better. I think the mode fits her more than tracks, even though it's tracks mode. But yeah, it definitely fits her. the white right here really breaks up the chest right here. I'm not sure. I don't remember how tracks look like. I think it was all blue on his upper torso. But yeah, it didn't look right to me for some reason. It just didn't look right to me. Um, but it looks way better on Road Rage here. So yeah, I really did like this mode better on Road Rage. Um, she is a pretty cool looking car. I like that they added some flames to the hood. Um, Trucks did have the flames, but it was just red flames. Road Rage has an extra flame right here and another extra flame right here, so they added two more flames. That looks more tracks than Road Rage, but yeah, she definitely wears this mode better than him. So yeah, that's really like this mode. Um, yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this. No, never mind. So yeah, let's go to number 6. It's number 6, right? Yep, number 6. So number 6 is okay. I don't think I can fully put the figure here, but yeah, this guy was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a small piece of him, and that is the Kingdom Arc. And I gotta be honest, I think the Kingdom Arc is one of the best Titans out there. It's definitely the Titan that I had the most fun with. Uh, it's a little bit hollow. I know there's some arguments that it's hollow, and I agree with that. It's a little bit hollow, but I still like it. I really do. It's posable. Uh, really cool alt mode. I kind of wish there was a base mode, but it's all right. I can kind of make a base mode, but I don't think I'm gonna do base mode. If even if it included a base mode, I don't think I was gonna transform into a base mode since technically never do for my figures, my Titan figures. Um, the addition of this guy, I forgot his name, Mainframe. There we go, Mainframe. Was pretty cool, but I like the arc more than the Mainframe figures. So yeah, that's pretty neat. You also got the golden disc right here, and they were pretty neat. But I'm just gonna store it right here. And also we got a tiny Optimus Prime, which I have hanging over here. You can't see it in frame. I think I'm gonna right here. I'm scared of losing it, but I'm just gonna keep it here. And he doesn't fit on the little tabs right here, or on the other thing I have over here. So yeah, this guy was pretty cool. The arc was pretty cool. I just wish that the core class figures kind of scaled more with it, but that's alright. I'm just gonna use a core class with my other Titan figures since they kind of scale well with those. So yeah, this was the number 6 spot. So yeah, it's time to get more intense. For the top 5. So yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but I enjoyed this figure more than I enjoyed another figure that's similar to it. So yeah, let's get to it. So the number 5 spot goes to the Kingdom Cheetah mode, and I really enjoyed this figure. At first, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it at all. I was gonna get the red figure first because of the inaccurate colors the original Kingdom figure had, and I was kind of disappointed when to find out that the red figure wasn't even on scale. It was more of a Tigertron scale, so I just skipped that one on the whole. So yeah, and then the Netflix one leaked, and I knew I had to get that one instead of the red one. So yeah, and I don't regret it getting that one instead of the red one. And I even overpaid for this guy. I think I paid like $30 for him before he was like officially out, because he's a last wave figure, and you're a collector, you know, like the last wave figures are always hard to get, and if I have to pay a little bit of more money, I'm kind of tempted to do that because I'm not gonna overpay more than a few bucks because they get pretty expensive. Just look at Tens to Turn Misfire, uh Top Spin, Twin Twist, Windblade, um, Blitzwing, I think, was kind of hard to find. So was Octane, whatever his name was. But yeah, I know some people are gonna be kind of mad at me that I didn't choose the Tigatron mode over the Cheetah mode, and that is because um, it's a little bit minor issues I have with this guy. His joints are incredibly tight, and I'm afraid I'm gonna break him whenever I'm transforming him. So I'm scared of doing that. And there's also another issue with this guy. And I don't know if you could see it right here, but his eyes are not. They're asymmetrical right there. You can kind of see it. This one's kind of a kooky weird eye, and this one's a normal eye right here. And that really, really bothers me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get another Tigatron mode. But this guy's pretty great. He's a pretty great guy. But his joints are incredibly tight, and I'm scared of him. I'm gonna break him. I'm really, really scared I'm gonna break him. So yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty good guy. Cheetor is pretty cool. His tail has a little X right there. I kind of wish he had this guy. He had it on the tail. Um, but yeah, I really, really like the Cheetor mode. Even though there's some issues right here, and that is with the tab right here. Let me see if I could do it right here. Show you. And that is, let me see. I transformed him a little bit earlier before we recorded the video. So yeah, you can see there was a little tab right here, and it broke off right there, unfortunately. So yeah, but it didn't do that much. It still transforms. And I'm pretty sure every figure is gonna break eventually. Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Back to normal. But yeah, every figure is gonna break eventually. That little tab. So hey, what can you do? The dumb tab for some reason was right there for I don't know why. But yeah, I like this deco way better than the original Kingdom figure. And there's some stress marks, but that don't really bother me that much. So yeah, I do wish there was some additional deco right here on the shins, just like the original Kingdom figure had. But yeah, otherwise it's pretty cool figure. Really, really enjoy the robot mode and the Cheetah mode. Really recommend this one over the Kingdom one. So yeah, let's go to number 4. Okay, I really don't know who to put at number 4 because these final figures are really, really good. They were my favorite figures of the year. And I really, really like them. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it right here. So I'm just gonna start with this guy. I know I'm gonna get some hate for putting this guy so high in the list, and that is War for Cybertron Kingdom Megatron. This guy was pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed this guy. Um, he was a really amazing mold to start with the Kingdom line. I'm pretty sure this guy was my first figure. It was either him, Black Arachnia, or Cyclonus. I'm pretty sure I opened up first because he was really cool. I really enjoyed it. It's a very, very amazing figure. It's what I always wanted from Megatron mode. I'm not gonna pay like $200, $300 for the masterpiece figure. Those figures are expensive. I could get multiple figures for that price, like 5 or 10 on eBay, or like 5 at retail. But yeah, this guy was so cool. It's basically a watered down masterpiece figure. Really enjoyed everything. Alt mode's pretty cool. I even got one of the repaints. I just had it right now. Oh, here it is. And that is the Jurassic Park figure. Rexy. The alt mode is pretty cool. It's so articulated. There's so much articulation in alt mode. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, it's a pretty cool mode. I really enjoyed the Beast Wars series, so this guy is definitely my favorite Predacon of the Kingdom line. So yeah, I really enjoyed this guy. The best figure, the best leader class figure of the year. Period. So yeah, I do wish we had the alternate head sculpt. I wish they do some batches with some variants with some alternate heads, so that you could double dip with the figures. But yeah, this guy was pretty cool, and I definitely really like it. The only complaints I have is that mines have some very loose hips right here, and the rubbery plastic that they use. I heard some people say that it's gonna mess down the line. It's not even gonna last a few years, but that's okay. I'm enjoying it right now. I really love it. My favorite leader class of the year, period. So yeah, let's go to number 3. I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with me. Well, for number 3, but I'm just amazed this figure happened at all. Really, really, really amazed. I really think that he was never gonna get a figure again, and that is Studio Series, whatever the number is, Dino. This guy was pretty cool. I really, really like this guy. I think I paid a little extra to get him early. I think Dorkside Toys got him a little early, so I got him at March, I think, or was it April? I don't remember. But yeah, I really, really like this guy. This guy was definitely one of my favorite figures of the year. I never thought we were ever gonna get another Dino figure, and we actually got a new one, and that is pretty insane. That it wasn't even a repaint or a redeco; it was a straight up brand new mold, and I'm very amazed that this happened at all. Because if you didn't know, uh, Dino was a Ferrari in the movie, and there's some legal licenses, and Ferrari doesn't want to give Hasbro the license, or Hot Wheels has the license, something like that. And Hasbro hasn't gotten the Ferrari license, so we've never gotten a proper Dino figure. Um, and Hasbro just said, you know what, we're not even gonna use the Ferrari alt mode, so they just made a new alt mode. I think it was the one from the game, the Dark of the Moon game from a decade ago already. Whoa, that's crazy. Um, so yeah, they used that, and they gave us this guy. He's a brand new mold. Um, Very cool alt mode too, and he has his spikes right here. He didn't come with this gun. This gun's from the Age of Extinction crosshairs. But yeah, I'm very surprised we got this figure at all. I didn't actually think we were gonna get a Dino figure, and with us getting this guy, I'm very surprised we got him at all. I'm out of words. So you can see I'm out of words. Seeing this guy get a new mold out of nowhere and just with no media at all makes me very optimistic about the future of the Studio Series line. I really hope we get more figures with licenses, like just straight up new molds out of those guys. But I really hope we get those figures, but I doubt it since it's mostly G1 figures now, unfortunately. So yeah, um, yeah. I hope we get a side swap. We are getting a side swap according to the leaks. Hopefully that's true and not some code name for something else. But I hope we get some of the Last Night Decepticons and some other figures too. So yeah, I'm very optimistic about the future after seeing this guy. So yeah, I'm very excited. So coming in number 2, and I know this is kind of tradition since a lot of this character, or technically isn't the same character. It's the number 1 or number 2. But yeah, that's kind of tradition to that this character always gets number 1. Um, but yeah, so this is not the same character. It uses the same name, but it's a different character. Um, but yeah, this guy really, really surprised me because it's a character I always wanted, but I didn't want to pay the premium for him. So yeah, it same thing goes for Beast Wars Megatron. So anyways, here is number 2. The number 2 spot goes to Kingdom Beast Wars Optimus Primal. I really love this guy because I always wanted a Beast Wars Optimus Primal. I didn't ever since I saw the Masterpiece one. I always wanted an Optimus Primal, but I'm not paying like 100 or something just for one figure. That's kind of Voyager scaled. So yeah, I never got that guy. And now he skyrocketed through the roof, and there's so many like so much for that figure. So I'm just better off getting this guy, and I don't think I'm never gonna get the Masterpiece figures or the Beast Wars since I'm completely satisfied with the Kingdom ones. I really love this guy. Beast Wars is one of my top 5 shows of all time for Transformers. I really love this guy because it's basically a watered down Masterpiece figure, except that it doesn't have an animation accurate alt mode with the face of the gorilla. And there's some few nitpicks I have with this guy. So the hollow chest right here is kind of a nitpick. That's pretty much it, other than the alt mode having some other nitpicks. So yeah. Yeah, but this guy's pretty great. He comes with 2 accessories that are his swords, articulated hands, which I didn't expect him to get articulated hands. I don't know why he has articulated hands. He can't even hold the Matrix, I think. So yeah, um, paint jobs on it's very cool. Uh, Everything's pretty cool about this guy. I really like it. Head sculpt is pretty cool. I really like it. Very good head sculpt. Very good deco whatever. Um, very good mode. Transformation's pretty cool. And I paid for him like $20 because GameStop had a sale on Kingdom figures and they were barely coming out. So I paid like $20 for this guy and like $7 for Rat Trap. So I basically got the Netflix 2-pack for like $30 at GameStop. So yeah. Well, except it didn't have the deco on it, the Netflix pack. So yeah, I really like this guy. Really good figure. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely my top figure of the year. So yeah, this next figure is gonna be kind of surprise to not a surprise to a lot of guys because it's basically an elitist club figure if you have this guy, because he's technically can't get this guy anymore, well, not at retail price. But yeah, like so few people have this guy, so yeah, I'm just gonna show up. So this guy, it's a pretty good figure. I've been waiting for him for a few years now. Um, really loved it, really love it. So yeah, I'm just gonna show him right now. So yeah, the number 1 figure of the year, and should be no surprise to anybody, that is the War for Cybertron Unicron figure. Oh my god, I've been waiting for 2 years for this guy, and I finally got him this year. It's insane that this guy actually happened. I really can't believe this guy actually happened. I have it right here next to me, and it's so huge. I really did not expect it to be this huge. Really good figure. I really enjoyed it. Um, I paid like 700 for this guy, and I do not regret it at all. He's going for like 1,500. So much money. Like it's insane. And kind of wish I got another one just to resell, so I could just break even with this guy. But yeah, it's articulated with the mouth. The little slug figures right here. I obviously can't show them right here since I want to show it right here. It's insane that this guy actually happened. So yeah, I really like this figure. The planet mode is also insane. There's so many details in the maw opening and closing, and that's a little nitpick I have, is that the maw is not the same color it was originally pictured or promoted. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But yeah, this guy is still pretty cool. It's a giant figure. So yeah, did I surprise you with you guys with these top 10 figures? Because I know some people were probably expecting some of the Studio Series 86 figures. I did not enjoy them. I kind of enjoyed Hot Rod. I was alright. Um, Kingdom was alright. I didn't really enjoy most of the figures. Galvatron was meh. So was Cyclonus. So was the Hover mode. Inferno was actually pretty cool. I really enjoyed Inferno. And then there was the Studio Series, regular Studio Series. we didn't get much figures. We got like 5 figures, 6 figures. We got Grindor, Bumblebee, Dino, Sideswipe, Jolt, and then Starscream, and then Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. So we got 5 Bayburst figures, if I remember correctly. 2 of them were original modes. The others were just repaints, and that was Dino and Jolt. Jolt was kind of alright, but he really lacks articulation, so that's why he's not included in this list. Starscream, his wings kind of flop around, so yeah, I don't really like that. So yeah, a really interesting year. This year's kind of looking alright. Legacy's alright. The Studio Series is kind of bad. Perceptor doesn't look. It's alright. Probably not gonna pick that one since I'll have the Titans turn 1. RC from the Legacy line, it looks very cool. I'm really interested in her. So is Laser Prime. I'm really interested in him. Who else is coming out in Legacy? Bulkhead. Kind of mixed feelings on him. Blaster. I'm not sure if I'm getting that one or the Kingdom one. It depends on which one I see at retail. I have the what's it called? The Kingdom one pre-ordered on Amazon, but I don't think it's gonna ship out. So yeah, probably gonna get canceled. But if it does, I'm be excited because I'm gonna get a golden discard. And then there's the other deluxes. Kickback looks meh. Already have the Legends one. Dragstrip looks meh too. I'm only excited for the what's it called? Menasor, because the Combiner Wars one wasn't that even that good. So yeah. According to the leaks, it's gonna be kind of a better year for Studio Series this year compared to 2021. We're gonna get the Fallen. We're gonna get the Bumblebee movie RC. I'm very excited to see that RC. And then we're gonna get Sideswipe, and then there's another one I was really excited for. Oh, Hot Rod. Yeah, I'm very excited for Hot Rod. That was definitely one of my favorite characters from the last night. Age of Extinction, Galvatron. I already know those 2 fairies are gonna be my top 10 fairies of the year. And then we're gonna get a Crosshairs, I think, and a Dark of the Moon bow.